Hello kids, hope you all are doing well. The topic which we will be studying today in continuation in the cell chapter is endoplasmic reticulum. The name may seem very long, but if you understand the meaning of this name, it won't be so long then. So endo means inside. This word endo, this means inside. So endoplasmic means inside the cytoplasm. Reticulum means a network. So a network of tubes inside the cytoplasm is called endoplasmic reticulum. So now it has become a little easier for us. In short, endoplasmic reticulum is called ER. So in your answer for the first time, you will write the full endoplasmic reticulum in bracket ER, and then subsequently wherever the word comes, you can only write ER. Now where is this organelle present? It is present in both plants and animal cells. So let us draw a simple animal cell. The animal cell has a cell membrane which is double layered, and inside the cell there is nucleus. So let me draw the nucleus for you. Now this endoplasmic reticulum, it joins the nuclear membrane to the cell membrane. This is also a double layered structure. It may end up somewhere in the cytoplasm also, and it may continue up till the cell membrane also. So this organelle, it acts like a pathway for the things which are made in the cell or which have to be transported through the cell from one place to another. So it is a very important transport system that ER is making. Just like the roads we have to take the things from one place to another, but how do we travel on the road? So in the same way, the things which are made inside the cell or which have to be transported to some part of the cell, how is that done? Through this endoplasmic reticulum. Now this endoplasmic reticulum can be of two types. It can have some granules attached to it, or it may be not having these granules. So the places where these granules are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, and they may be lying freely in cytoplasm also. So the place where these granules are attached, that place is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. R means rough here. So the place where these small granules are attached, that place is called rough endoplasmic reticulum, and where it is not attached, that place is called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now these granules are a different cell organelles, but they want a place to stay, so they stick to the road, or they may be lying separate also. These granules are known as ribosomes. These are the small tiny organelles, and they have no membrane. The first organelle which does not have a membrane is ribosome. A very important question. Name an organelle without a membrane. It is ribosome. Till now, whatever structure you have studied in cell, they all have a double membrane. But this ribosome has no membrane. And it does a very important function of protein synthesis. It makes the proteins which are needed by our body. Makes proteins, but we eat protein in our diet. What happens to it? The protein which you have taken in the form of pulses or milk products or egg or some non-vegetarian food, all that protein is digested in the digestive system and is converted to amino acids. The end product of protein is amino acid. Now all the amino acids are lying inside the cytoplasm. The ribosome decides which protein has to be made using those amino acid molecules. For example, you've got hurt and you need a new skin there. You've got some cut and a skin has to come out. So that means ribosome that day will be making your skin protein. It will pick up the particular amino acids which will tie up together, or which will make a long chain of skin protein. So that day the skin will be made using those particular amino acids, or maybe hair protein, nail protein, bone protein. How do we grow? When our bones grow, then only our height increases. So all those proteins are made up in ribosome. Imagine such a tiny little organelle which has no membrane, and yet it is so important. All the protein which is made in our body, by which we are made, is synthesized on this. So this is again a very important organelle. The next organelle is even more important. The next cell organelle is mitochondria, a very important cell organelle. This mitochondria is also double membrane. There is one outer membrane, but the inner membrane is folded to make special structures which are called cristae. They are finger-like structures. This is the inner membrane. Now these cristae have an important role to play. The mitochondria is needed for cellular respiration. We have taken in oxygen and we have produced carbon dioxide and energy. Now this energy is in the form of ATP, but this thing which looks so simple actually involves a lot of enzymes and a big cycle which occurs inside mitochondria called Krebs cycle. You will study this in class 11-12. A whole Krebs cycle takes place inside mitochondria, and lots of enzymes and products are formed. Now enzymes need more surface area for their action, so cristae increase the surface area for the action of enzymes. And what is produced then? ATP and carbon dioxide. Now this ATP is the energy currency that our body needs, very important, and the full form is adenosine triphosphate. Whatever work we do, we have to spend energy, and that energy is ATP. So a very important cell organelle, isn't it? Now because ATP is produced here, this organelle is called powerhouse of the cell. Because the ATP, like in powerhouse, electricity is produced, energy is produced, and because energy is produced in this cell organelle is called the powerhouse of the cell. There is one more thing about mitochondria. In nucleus there was DNA, the genetic material. Mitochondria has its own DNA. It can synthesize its own DNA. Mitochondria and chloroplast, these two cell organelles apart from nucleus have their own DNA. So this again is a very important question, that name two cell organelles apart from nucleus which have their DNA. It is mitochondria and chloroplast. Chloroplast we will be studying in the next video. So today we studied three organelles: endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes and mitochondria. Hope you understood. We will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care and keep studying.